What's going on, guys? What's going on, Thai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, can the Eagles win another championship? The Eagles put on an insane performance against the Chiefs. The Eagles are the NFL champions, and can they put on are now the NFL champions. And can they win another championship? I think they can. Like Patrick Mahomes got sacked a career high 6 times, and like Jalen Hurts was able to do the unthinkable, which he has. Jalen Hurts beat Patrick Mahomes. Like, let me get that out of favor. Um, the Eagles stopped the Chiefs from free pitting. The Eagles stopped the Chiefs from free pitting, and the Eagles stopped the Chiefs from free pitting. Stop the Eagles from free pitting. And this reminds me of, let me get the elephant out of the room. This reminds me of when the Patriots went with Tom Brady. When the Patriots with Tom Brady tried a repeat, and Eli Manning beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. This reminds me when the first time the Eagles met the Patriots in the Super Bowl back in 2007, and the Eagles at that time had T.O., Dominic Mab, and they lost to Tom Brady. And then the Eagles won a championship and beat the Patriots in 2017. And the Chiefs beat the Eagles back in 2022 or 2021. The Chiefs beat the Eagles back in 2021 or 22, whichever that year was. This team was more motivated. This team was more motivated because the Eagles have had A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley. And let me just get into the stats here. You have Patrick Mahomes throwing for 2132 yards, 27 I mean 21 for 32, 27 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Like Kareem Hunt, 3 carries, 9 yards. Xavier Wood, eight. Like Travis Kelce, 4 yards, 39. 4 catches, 39 yards. D Hump, 2 yards, 2 catches, 18 yards. Juju Smith, two two catches, 16 yards. Like the Eagles defense just dominated the Chiefs offense. And when I say that, the Eagles were more motivated. In this game, what this final score was 40 to 22. And when we look at the stats here, the Chiefs in the first quarter scored 7 points. The Eagles scored 7 points over the Chiefs. The the Eagles scored 17 in the second quarter, 10-6 in the third quarter. The Chiefs scored 16-6 against the Eagles in the fourth quarter, and the final score was 40-22. And when we go back to the Eagles stats, Jalen Hurts, 17 for 22 yard, 17 for 22 throwing, 221 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception for Jalen Hurts. When we look at Saquon Barkley, 25 carries, 57 yards. A.J. Brown, 3 carries, 43 yards. Like, this Eagles team was more motivated because let me get the elephant out of the room. Sometimes you're going to fall short. Sometimes you're going to fall short. And I could say this. We know the Eagles had to win this game. They were more motivated. They were more ready. Because, let me get the elephant out of the room. That talk about, everybody was talking about, before this Super Bowl, how the Chiefs were going to freebie. How the Chiefs were going to freebie. That's what everybody was talking about. How the Eagles were going to repeat. How the Eagles were going to repeat. And Jalen Hurts, Brandon Graham, A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley has stopped that talk. And what Jalen Hurts were able to do this time around, he won the MVP. He won the MVP. And, let me get the elephant out of the room. You can say that Patrick Mahomes was tackled for a career high 6 times. And the Eagles put up 40 points. You can say that. But with that said, here's the thing. Let me get the elephant out of the room. It's that Jalen Hurts now beat Patrick Mahomes. That, let me say this. Josh Allen is an amazing quarterback. Hasn't beaten Patrick Mahomes yet. Lamar Jackson is an amazing quarterback. Hasn't beaten Patrick Mahomes yet. Jalen Hurts has a championship. Brandon Graham gets to retire with a championship. A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts all gets their first ring. Darius Slay gets a ring. All this time leading up to the Super Bowl, leading up to the talk of this Super Bowl, let me get the elephant out of the room. The Eagles quiet everybody from talking about the Chiefs free pinning. And the Chiefs has a lot of questions. The Chiefs have a lot of questions. Is Travis Kelce going to come back? Is Travis Kelce going to come back? next year. Is Travis Kelce going to retire or coming back next year? There is still going to be the GOAT conversation there's still going to be the GOAT conversation with Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. But the Eagles can win another championship. I feel like the Eagles are going to win another championship. It isn't like this was an insane game. Yes, the Eagles were up 24-0 at the half. The Eagles were up 24-0 at the half. And when we look at this, Kendrick Lamar did an amazing job at the halftime show. I know I'm getting off topic, but back to the Eagles. Winning another Super Bowl. It's going to be tough for the Eagles to win another Super Bowl. But what Jalen Hurts has done and what the Eagles have done, let me get the elephant out of the room. They quiet everybody from talking about how the Chiefs were going to three-peat, because now the Eagles are now champions. The Eagles are now champions. The Eagles are now champions. And we could put Jalen Hurts in that conversation with the greats like Tom Brady, like Eli Manning, Patrick Mahomes, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning. We can put Jalen Hurts in that conversation. But at the end of the day, when you have Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, and A.J. Brown, Darius Slay, Brandon Graham, the Eagles defense showed up. The Eagles defense showed up. They got to Patrick Mahomes. The Eagles defense showed up. The Eagles offense showed up more. Like, I'll give all the credit to the Chiefs. They put up 20. I'll give credit to the Chiefs. They have one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. But we will just have to say that the Eagles won the championship, and it's probably going to win another championship. But we saw the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, win his first championship. But guys, sub if you're new, and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And stay blessed, everybody. In peace.